So this is my first memory toy, aka Mety Toyz. They changed their name a few times. I actually think they were a different name before Memory Toys as well. But this is a third-party company, so this is an off-brand. But just look at, there's embossing on this damn box. I do not keep boxes, but if I were to keep one, this would be a nice box to keep. So these are fantasy figures. I believe they're World of Warcraft. I never played WoW. I know what it is. I know of it. I play Skyrim. That's my thing. So any other Skyrim players out there? I do love Mythic Legions, fantasy stuff, and we have some Mythic Legions we're going to be comparing at the end. So this is cool. Look at this thing already. Holy cow. And not only does this thing look freaking amazing, we have a ton of accessories. Again, we are going to be trying all these accessories out on different figures. I want to actually see how these parts look on some Mythic Legions and other figures like that. So I guess this is more of, we'll get into the review and then we'll get into a little play day. All right, so since there are so many accessories, let's take a look at the figure first, and then we'll take a look at the accessories and all the different looks we could give this guy. So if you're watching this, it will be my Thanksgiving week video. I might get one more in for Thanksgiving, but if I don't, I want to wish everyone a happy Thanksgiving. And if your family stinks, you know, you have my best wishes. And if your family rules, then have a good time. Let's get into this green orc. This figure's so big, I have to like change up my filming settings. So sorry about that, guys. This articulation is just really nice. I'm really digging it. He feels really nice in hand. If you told me this was third party, I would say you're effing crazy, because it's smooth. Everything is perfectly painted. The details on this. Now, I know the WoW designs are pretty cartoony, and that's what I was kind of worried about, but he looks so good in person. Like, this does not look cartoony. This looks like, it doesn't even look stylized. That's the thing too. It's like, I don't want, sometimes I don't want things to be too stylized, because then I'm afraid they won't fit in with, you know, my other figure lines. But I'm like, this could fight a Conan, you know, Mezco Conan. This could fight a Mythic Legions. Damn. Okay, so let's go through the articulation. So, like I showed, the double joints on the arms are very good. You can actually, if you finagle it, you can get it like pretty, for a big guy, that's pretty good. We have a bicep swivel. We have a nice butterfly joint, which on a big guy is always nice to get a butterfly joint. You could definitely have him holding some weapons. We'll do some poses at the end. That's one thing I realize I don't do on my videos. I don't ever do the posing on my videos. I might start trying to do that. So I'm not like really a poser guy, and even the toy photography, the older I get, the less I'm getting into toy photography. I used to love it. I used to be in all the Facebook groups and do everything like a decade ago. And now I just like to buy toys and enjoy them. And that's really, I don't care about being the best poser. I don't care about taking good pictures. I buy toys because I like them, and I just like the whole community part. I like getting excited for a new toy, waiting for it to come in the mail, buying it, opening it, touching it for 3 seconds, and then never looking at it again, because that's what we all do. I cannot get over the awesome detail of this guy. This has got to be this might be one of my favorite figures. I'm not even joking, and I don't even play WoW. Great ab crunch. Look at that. This feels like an import. I mean, it is an import figure, but it feels like a professional import figure. It's pretty crazy. And I know there's swappable parts, so you could even, you buy this guy a few times, you get multiple looks. I would say, oh no, good. I thought his head was not going to have good articulation, but damn, he gets, for just this little ball joint, he actually gets a pretty good range of motion. He does more than some of the Hasbro figures. I mean, I always talk about this Wolverine. This Wolverine cannot look up. That's Marvel Legends. Wolverine has no neck joint. Look at that. It's sickening. But yeah, this guy, he's a freaking huge orc. He could look up more than a Wolverine. That's sad, Hasbro. Aren't you embarrassed? Damn, is that all? I think I got all the articulation. Now, this is what I was excited for. So it seems like you could, let's see if I could just pop the foot off without, this is going to be, I might have to heat this stuff up. Let me see. Okay, so the feet, he does come with extra feet, but I'm afraid to, right now, just pop these off without heating them up. I did just get this in the mail, and I just am doing it now. So a lot of times, guys, when your figures are being shipped to you in the winter, you know, they're kind of cold. And when plastic gets cold, it gets a little stiff. Ayo. Hey, yo. So he does have bare feet, which maybe I'll do some pictures with him with those. Damn, he comes with so many freaking hands. Maybe too many hands. Let's try to get through this. We have 2 pointing figures. Again, the sculpt detail and the paint apps on these are so good. Even the hands. We have 2 weapon holding hands. This is insane. We have 2 thumbs up hands. That's cool because that's like the Savage Crucible figures with the middle fingers that we're getting. So I like that. Kind of like the Dragon Ball Z open gripping hands that you see on all the Dragon Ball Z Figure Arts figures. Nice. We have 2 fists. Punch, punch. We have a beautifully painted shield. Like, freaking beautiful. He could grab it, and then that snaps to his arm. So we have this beautifully painted axe. And not 1, but we have 2. So we have 2 beautifully painted axes. Man, these are going to look good with the Mythic Legions. And you would think that's enough. We have this head sculpt. So we have a bald orc. And then we have this kind of pit-looking head. This looks like a Dale Keown drawing. We have the orc with the big teeth and the septum ring and this hair. Kind of looks like one of your ex-girlfriends, right, guys? What? And then we have this guy who has no septum ring, screaming mouth, and he has that little hair on the top as well. And the hair is articulated, so you could make the hair go in any direction you want, which is amazing. Let's see how they look on the figures. So here's the screaming head. Looks freaking awesome. And then, oh, this one looks real good. Like, looks like an anime meme that if you see this guy in an alleyway, like he has that face that we, you know, I can't say that words on, you know what I'm talking about. So now this is awesome. I'm going to put this head back on him because my favorite, these might be hopefully my favorite accessories. A helmet head, and I think that's how I'm going to have him because I'm going to keep one of these helmets on him because it's going to make him blend in with my other orc figures. We have that beautiful head helmet, and then we have another helmet, which I'm going to try to see how both of these look on other figures. Oh, hey, yo. Beautiful. Look at that. Look at this. Yes. Okay. Oh, man. All right, so here we are with the Mythic Legions Orc Builder. Now, this is just the builder. This isn't like the fully painted up one. So it is kind of unfair to compare these two. But because this is the base model that you paint it up and customize it. It comes basically bare bones. This was like, what, 40, 50 bucks? And there's other versions that this is all painted up and it comes nicer. So I just want to give you that right now so it doesn't look like this one is blowing Mythic Legions out of the water. Even though there are aspects of this that are better, they're both different. So I just wanted to, prefix that. Prefix? Shut up! Let's keep moving on, guys. This is the axe that the Mythic Legions comes with, and I just want to show you just how much more beefier. And I like the messiness of this one. This looks a little bit too neat to be an orc or an ogre or even a cyclops, because this figure came with a cyclops ogre head. I'll give him this one. Probably should heat up the hand, but We don't do, there we go. We live dangerously. Yeah, there you go. Much better. So he'll get that axe from now on. I wanted to see what this head, so what's making this one look so cartoony is the little head. So if you, how's that look? If we, let's get some blue tack. I don't think that looks bad. What do you guys think? I think that freaking works. Because then you could just I could pop this head on this body right here. I don't know. Hold on. Let's see how that looks. What about this one? It doesn't look too bad. The greens don't match. On the camera, it doesn't look bad, actually. But in person, the greens don't match. But if you put a larger head on this figure, it'll definitely be in scale with your Mythic Legions. Oh, and here's a normal orc head. Not the overscaled ones. And yeah, no, that's too much. See, this is a regular orc. And he's big and beefy, but yeah, no, that's too much. This is not going to work, I don't think. Probably the best bet is to stay away, mother. It's just one of those days. Sorry, I went into a Limp Bizkit song in the middle of a toy review. What other toy reviewer does that? These helmets are actually very cool. I want to see what they look like on other. No, that don't fit. Where's this other one? Let me see. Ooh, okay. Hold on. Okay, so this helmet looks like it could fit on other figures. I like that. I might keep something like this on one of these smaller Mythic Legions. I like that helmet. Ooh, I have a dwarf right here. Hold on. Here it is. Oh gosh. Is that? Hold on a second. Oh, can I stick it in? Ayo. Does that work? Does that work? His helmet, it fits a little weird on the back. Yeah, I don't know, but I'm sure for pictures, you know, like you could make this work. No. I don't want to scratch his head either. Here he is with a Marvel Legends Wolverine. Here he is with an Animal Warriors of the Kingdom figure. Here he is with a G.I. Joe Classified figure. Now, one thing I wanted to add about this figure is these are removable. So you could take off his shoes, put the bare feet on, take off this leg gauntlet, these leg gauntlets, and you could take off these gauntlets on his wrist. So that actually switches up the character so much. Like, there's really endless possibilities. I want to see how the gauntlet, this is the Mythic Legions gauntlet. Let's see how that looks. It fits if you do a little work. This one's a little smaller. Definitely take off all this stuff and swap parts around so you could pretty much army build. You get at least 3 full figures out of this. At least. There's many more you could make combination-wise. So at the end of the day, I have to say this figure is amazing, and I will be buying more figures from them. I want to give them a shout out and say thank you for sending this in to be reviewed. Hopefully they send me more stuff to review. I'm very, 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 very pleased with this figure. It is beautiful. I don't even know a downside. I don't even know what I would criticize on this figure. This brand has totally blown me away. The details in the paint, the sculpting, the accessories, it hits every single thing for me. I could try to look through. You guys tell me in the comments what's a downside on this figure. I'd like to hear it because I don't see one myself. Quality control all is pretty good. I don't really, nothing stood out to me that went wrong. Even the freaking shoulder pads have articulation. Everything's removable. I gotta say, this is a really, really nice figure. I believe they're a little pricey. They should be around that $100 price point, but it makes sense when you look at all the accessories and everything. I think you could get them on all different websites. Just check them out on Instagram, Mety Toyz. I don't know how they say it, Mety. You sold a dead bird to a blind kid? He didn't even have a head. If you want up to 50 bucks in free credit, stay to the end, and I will see you in the next video. Bye, everybody. Peace. If you want to get $50 in free credit for both of us, we both get it. I need everybody, go check out my Mercari shop. I sell stuff on eBay, on Mercari. And if you're a watcher of the channel, always DM me. I give you guys the best. Don't even look at the prices on there. You let me know. I'll give you the best deal I can. If you want to get $50 in free credit for both of us, we both get it. Use my code. Down below is the link. Go over there. You guys signing up is how I buy a lot of these figures. Use my code. We both get up to $50 in credit. And then I go and buy, like this figure. I bought this guy on there. I bought this guy on there. I bought this guy. You guys get it.